Hey guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about Chandler truck accessories, specifically their Adapt series of toolboxes and accessory line that goes along with them. If you're not familiar with Chandler truck accessories, they're an American family-owned brand based out of Arkansas. They manufacture products like bumpers, underbody toolboxes, and crossover boxes. In today's video we're going to be talking about their crossover toolboxes and highlighting their Adapt accessories that go along with them. But regardless of what product you get from them, quality is at the forefront of their brand. This is the Gullwing box, and then we've got an XL single lid right here. We're going to be giving you all some detailed looks at the features that these boxes offer, along with the accessories that can go with them. Starting off, we're going to talk about this Gullwing model that they offer. Obviously, with the Gullwing toolbox, you're going to get two doors, that way you can access it from either side of the truck. Just wanted to give a point of notice to the fit and finish overall on this box. The powder coat is great. The welds are really good. The gasket material that they're using looks really durable, and it should last a long time, keeping the water out of your toolbox, keeping your tools nice and dry. The gas struts that they're using here, they actually doubled them up, so each door has two gas struts, and they seem really heavy duty. It should last a long time. Keep these doors off your head when you're reaching down for tools. Rounding it off, they've got the Adapt rail system here on the front and also on the inside, so that you can use the accessories to organize your toolbox and make it most efficient for you. All right, so we just finished talking about the Gullwing model that Chandler offers. Now I wanted to give a closer look at the XL single lid model. This one's going to be a little bit deeper than your standard toolbox, so if you need extra room, this would be the model to check out. Once again, the fit and finish on this is great. The powder coating that they're using seems to be really high quality. Material thickness is impressive, and the welds look perfect too. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing open for y'all. Opening this is as simple as pressing this button from either side of the box, one hand, and the lid opens right up. It's going to have gas struts. These are heavy duty, similar to the Gullwing model that we talked about earlier. Keeps the door upright and off your head. And once you get into the inside, you notice that there are Adapt rail systems on the inside. You get two rails right here and then one on the outside right here. So that's great if you want to organize the toolbox. It's a really good tool and feature. And then finishing off, they actually pre-drilled this box so that you can run wires inside the box without having to drill holes. You just use this existing grommet right here on the side. All right, now that we've talked about the toolboxes, we're going to talk about the accessories. And before we do that, we need to get them actually installed onto the toolboxes so that you can see how they look. All right, so we went ahead and completely built out this single lid Adapt toolbox with a bunch of different accessories that are offered for this line. Starting up here at the top, we've got the Molly panels. If y'all aren't familiar, Molly is a grid pattern like you can see right here, and it's used to attach a variety of different accessories. They have these things called Quick Fist, which is essentially a rubber strap, and you can use it to hold a bunch of different tools like hammers, axes. They even make some for fire extinguishers. Pretty neat. They even have things beyond that, like first aid kits that can be weaved into this grid pattern, and it keeps it up here at the top, so very accessible, and it's not going to get beaten up down in the toolbox. Moving on, we've got the screwdriver rack from them. The nice part about this is that it mounts to the side of the toolbox, so as you come in from the side of the truck, open the toolbox, it's the first thing that you can grab, very accessible. Next thing that I want to talk about are these storage bins. So these come in three sizes. This is going to be the medium size. We also have a small and a large, and the large is going to be mounted up here at the front. This uses the rail system for the Adapt, so you could put this wherever you want, on the front, on the back, on the exterior rail, and you can space it to the left or to the right, however you like. Moving on, we've got the wrench rack right there, and it's nice because it's got the magnetic strip on the back, so it actually holds those wrenches on there. You don't have to worry about them popping off as you're driving down the road. Last thing I wanted to talk about is this modular tray right here. This can be used to store a variety of different tools. As you can see here, we've got a drill here, tape measure, and some Allen keys, and you can slide this to the left and to the right on this box, depending on how you want the setup to look. And it just goes right in on the top, and then when you need to grab it, you just grab the handle, pick it right up out of the box, and carry it with you to go work on stuff. All right, so now we're gonna talk about the Gullwing model, show you guys a couple different accessories that the Adapt line has. These are more of the external ones. Before we get to those, I wanted to touch on this tray right here. This is another one of these removable trays that can go on the inside. It's great for holding different tools that you might have, or just, you know, random parts that are rolling around in the bottom of the box. Go ahead and put them in here in this tray, and then you can grab it, and it's a lot more accessible. When you're putting this in here, you can set it on either side of the box, and you can slide it forward and backwards on these rails right here. Moving on, we've got these loops right here. You can slide these left and right on this track, depending on what kind of item you're gonna be securing to the box. Really good for bungee cords or the ratchet strap, and you can secure things directly to this, so it's a nice solid attachment point. Next thing I'm gonna talk about are these hooks. Once again, you can move them up and down on the track. Great for holding extension cords, any type of cable, something like that, just drop it right on there, very handy. And then last thing I'm gonna talk about is this 5-gallon bucket mount. I think this is a really neat attachment. I've never seen another one like this, and I know a lot of pickup trucks have a 5-gallon bucket of random parts that might be rolling around in the back. This is a great way to keep it secure and keep it from falling over and dumping everything out inside your bed. I hope you all have enjoyed getting to see a detailed look at these Chandler toolboxes today, along with their accessories. If you're interested in purchasing some of these for your own truck, we carry these toolboxes and the accessory line that we've shown, along with a variety of others, on our website, elitetruck.com. So definitely check that out. This is Michael with Elite Truck. I'll see you next time.